Question. How are drones being used in the conflict between Russia and Ukraine?
Well, in a very novel way, and in many ways, it's sad to say how well they are being used. But we're seeing that the Ukrainians and the Russians both are learning from how they're being used, as they go and as they both go. But at first, you saw that they were using a lot of large UAS, and the Ukrainian army was galvanized by the Turkish drone that they were purchasing called the Bayraktar, and it was a very cost-effective aircraft for them. And you could see that the Russians were adapting in, not real time, but in war time, and were able to essentially deny airspace for aircraft that were that large and that were flying that high and that slowly. Now you're seeing the small UAS being used for what's called ISR, or intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance, and they're able to see where the troops are. And you would even actually see this before Russia invaded. You saw a lot of this use in the Crimea, where they're flying the small Delta styrofoam quads, or well, styrofoam Delta shaped aircraft, and sometimes the quads as well.
Okay, so
All
that's
relatively, yeah, Delta. So just a flying wing, and relatively small, relatively inexpensive, but still able to detect where the enemy forces are. And if it gets shot down, you don't really care because they're so cheap. They're basically attritable.